This video is going to look at the recovery process from vigorous exercise. We're only going to look at the AO1 in this video, and then we're going to do the AO2 and AO3 in class. The first thing we're going to look at is cooldowns and why they're important. So the AO1 for this is that generally a cooldown will last with 5 to 10 minutes of walking or jogging and should be about 40 to 60% of your maximum heart rate. And as you should remember from when we did it in class, shows a gradual decrease in intensity. And the reason we do a cooldown is to help the body decrease its body temperature and also to remove lactic acid from the working muscles. By keeping that blood flowing around the body, it gets more oxygen to our muscles and we can break down the lactic acid. Also keeps the breathing rate high and your heart rate high. Again, helping oxygen get to your muscles to break down that lactic acid. And the jogging or walking is usually followed by about 5 to 10 minutes of static stretches to help your muscles relax, increase their flexibility. Rehydration is another method that some athletes use after vigorous exercise to help them recover. And what this means is it's replacing all those fluids lost during exercise. Mainly, you lose fluids through sweating, so you're trying to replace that by drinking after the race or the match. Another method that some athletes use is to take carbohydrates. And the reason they take carbohydrates after an event might be to replace the energy that they lose when glucose and glycogen stores are used up during their exercise. And we have what's called a window of opportunity. You've got 24 hours after the event to replace your carbohydrate stores. So if you eat within that 24 hours, your body will replace the stores far quicker than if you eat 2 days or 3 days later after the event. Another method some athletes use to recover is ice baths. This is where athletes put their muscles that have been used into an ice bath and usually start with 1 minute sessions and progress to a maximum of 10 minutes over a course of 10 weeks. First week you do 1 minute, next week you do 2 minutes, follow third week you do 3 minutes, and you build that up over 10 weeks. Contact sports like rugby, you might put your whole body in because your arms, your legs are all getting used during the sport. For football or running, you may only put your legs into an ice bath, so you're focusing on those muscles that have been used during the activity. And the theory behind an ice bath is that they constrict the blood vessels. So you put your leg muscles into an ice bath, it constricts those vessels, so makes them smaller and flushes out any waste products such as lactic acid. It also helps reduce any swelling in your muscles. And once you're out of the ice bath, your muscles warm up. And the increased blood flow that goes to the muscle then helps that healing process and helps remove lactic acid even further. And the whole point of this is really to reduce DOMS, to reduce that delayed onset of muscle soreness the next day. And the body responds to that shock that when you put it into the ice by sending a rush of blood to that area. Okay, so you can remove all of those waste products. As you can see from these pictures, you can focus an ice bath on different parts of the body depending on what's being used. Final one we're going to look at as a method to help you recover is massage. Now, massage is about rubbing and kneading the muscles and the joints with your hands. The reason a lot of athletes do sports massage is to reduce the pain caused by doing too much physical activity. A massage also prevents and relieves DOMS as well because it encourages more blood flow. So when you're rubbing down that muscle, it's encouraging blood flow to go to that area. And that prevents any muscle fatigue. And massage also reduces swelling and any stiffness in the muscles if they've just been exercised.